Alright, so we just met probably the most campiest individual in Bloodborne.
No.
And yet the most honest.
We already met Patches.
Yeah, I was gonna say, maybe besides Patches, but...
Who is definitely not honest. You're just doing that for fun, aren't you?
Yes.
Well, like you said, Beyblade let her rip.
But yeah, now we're gonna go down the River of Blood real quick.
Ugh. Man, when there's a whole river of it, like, nobody really needs to worry that much. Like, you can just leave those mosquitoes right there.
This is supposed to be a nightmare? Because that kind of seems,
Yeah, problem solved.
Oh, well, it's slowly poisoning you, so...
Yeah, that's the mosquito's new attack for this DLC. They spit blood at you, and it causes your poison to go up.
This is, like, extra hitting home for me now because, recently I have been mercilessly being attacked by mosquitoes everywhere I go. And it's really, you know, it's really getting to me. I feel like I'm gonna just coat myself in poison, just like Kevin.
Also, yeah, that happened.
Anyway, if I die from Zika, this is what happened, you guys. Remember me?
Okay, Bo, you know what you need to do now. I'm calling you out on this, Bo. You gotta hold this up.
Oh yeah, this whole River of Blood is like the only part of this first part that kind of doesn't coincide with any area in like the main game, at least not to my knowledge.
A lot of carriages. This could have been one of the under streets or the sewer.
Oh yeah, remember that time we were in the sewer? Man,
That was like
That was a long
episode
time ago.
2, yeah.
that was so long ago. We didn't even know. We were like, oh god, already a sewer level. We didn't even know what was gonna happen.
Yeah, now there's a blood sewer level.
Gross.
Well, no, now we're just going into a cave.
Kevin, no. Don't go after those, Kevin. Those are traps.
This one actually isn't, thankfully.
Following a trail of blood into a cave, you say?
They're just not even trying anymore.
That tips my top hat.
I say, what a scandalous let's play.
Us old hunters are chums, aren't we?
But yeah, this guy.
Except for that guy.
Speaking of Arnold Schwarzenegger,
Fucking heavy weapons guy.
Yeah, he has a portable Gatling gun.
Wow, it's dark.
That's out of date now, isn't it? It's gotta be some kind of Overwatch reference.
Yeah, all the jokes are Overwatch jokes now.
Yeah, who has a minigun?
The robot, really.
The robot? Okay.
what a coincidence, I hate them too.
Well, it's okay, because, this is the Bloodborne LP. It's a bastion of up-to-date comedy.
No, sorry, I quit.
Got it! I did it!
This is my
I landed it!
resignation.
Copy freak, you're fired.
I'm surprised I'm still here. This is my hunter's nightmare.
It is. We're all in the Hunter's Nightmare. Coming to you live from the Hunter's Nightmare. It's the Bloodborne LP.
Hunting for fucking good jokes.
That's what we're trying to find in this cave. Full of blood. In
This guy
blood
has
cave.
too much health.
I mean, that's just a problem with any NPC hunter.
Alright, well, like, throw lightning bolts at him or something.
I've been doing that.
No, you've been hitting him with your Beyblade.
I mean, it worked.
Eventually.
But yeah,
Well,
yeah,
time to change builds!
Yep, sorry.
we can use that, yeah.
Ah, Jura. Yeah.
Well, seeing as you can only carry, like, what, 20 bullets, I don't think it's that useful.
Yeah, sadly it is not nearly as useful as you'd think.
Unlike the NPC hunters, which have unlimited ammo.
So it says Tajura had 3 companions. This was for the youngest one, so some kind of cocky upstart who was like, "Get this, buddy! I'm gonna make a smaller version of this gun and take it around with me." And then it was bad.
I mean, it worked to kick my ass for a couple minutes, but...
And that's how old you are, bird.
Yeah, the first time it was just like, just an accident with, there's just a bunch of gunpowder and...
You know, that would make sense, actually, considering the powder cats.
Yeah, exactly. They just, they fucked up. It was old times, Not everybody knew how gunpowder worked.
So, there's just a blood-starved beast in here.
I can't hardly see.
And blood-starved beast. Yeah, it's difficult to see, but you can see its skin cape flailing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so that guy. What boss, what number boss is that? It's like...
3.
3? Yeah? 3 or 4 boss?
Depending on the order, right?
Yeah, because blood-starved beast is optional, but yeah.
That is a good attack. I like the lightning
baby
bolt
rattle.
a lot. Yeah. The baby bottle rocket.
But yeah, you might notice I only have 2 blood vials.
Oh yeah, that you do. Weird, we've never been in this situation before. I wonder how things are gonna turn out. How many times did you die on the original Bloodstarved beat? Just like
2, I want to say.
13? Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Like 15?
Yeah.
Well, come on, it's not like the easiest boss in the game where you died like 5 times.
Okay, well... No, yeah, I was thinking of Amelia, but no, you're talking about One Reborn. Yeah, okay.
This one didn't have multiple forms, though.
No.
Because you didn't get all poisoned and stuff.
Just surprising given the mosquitoes who were poisoning before. Maybe that was a thing they cut.
They were gonna make all this blood poisoned.
Look, they're already
Bastion.
trudging. They're already
Ooh.
trudging through a blood river with dead bodies. We can't.
Oh man, it's a weapon!
Oh.
Yeah.
Look, you. Okay. So Amygdala tries to fight you by ripping off her own arms. And then you're like, you know what? That seems like a good idea. What if I ripped off Amygdala's arm?
Yeah, this is great. That's a great weapon.
Just wait until you see its transformed state.
Yeah.
Is that still alive?
Oh my god! I love it. It's terrifying. Ooh, that's very Bloodborne.
Yeah, I was gonna say something like, yeah, you're gonna hit them with the fist of your enemy and you can do the boss, like, why are you hitting yourself? But, no, that actually is like a squirming claw thing, and that's...
Yeah. It's a really good weapon and a really fun one, though.
Not exactly strength arcane.
It has some arcane scaling, but it's very minor.
So we came out the other end, or did we go back?
No, that's a dead end. I just fade cut because I went back to the Hunter's Dream because I had no blood vials.
So that was what was at the end of the cave. It was the Bloodstarved beast.
The Bloodstarved beast and the...
That's what was in the warm damp cave with the blood trail coming out of it.
See, I was concerned more with, like, the nameless bodies washed up on the shore, but...
Yeah, it's fine.
This does not
You know what's not
like
fine, though?
Yeah...
Oh, fine. Oh my god. Oh man, are we gonna get to see death number 69?
Ooh, maybe.
I hope, since we're pretty close. But no, we've got so much more. And the DLC is hard, and you were complaining about dying a lot on Twitter, so there's no way you only died 69 times, which would be the ultimate achievement.
That would be pretty good, but no, I didn't only die 69 times.
Ah, yes, the Bloodborne 69 deaths run.
It's, you know, one of the key milestones in getting your Bloodborne speedrunning technique is once you go lower than 69 deaths.
Ah, yes, Constable.
Normal pants! Ah, finally!
I really like these pants, they're fun.
Those are very normal pants.
Also, something to note about them. We've met the character that they belong to.
Is that the guy who seems like he should be a crotchety old man, but then he doesn't actually seem that old when you see him?
That's a lot of old men in Bloodborne.
The guy who's like, oh, I didn't trust you, so I went to the opposite place that you said.
Yeah, no. Those belong to Buckethead.
Oh, that guy too. Yeah, he was cool.
yeah.
Didn't you viciously murder him?
Maybe.
Okay, let me revise that. Is there anyone you didn't viciously murder?
As Bleaksel, I didn't murder the old guy.
Is this a new cave, or... Yeah, I see.
Wait, which old guy? The one who was actually a dark beast?
No, the jerk man.
Oh, yeah, he survived because you told him the truth.
So I ran over here.
That seemed like a bad idea.
Probably not heal in the middle of...
Oh no.
Yeah, this is a better place to heal.
Just gotta combat roll away.
So these different dogs, they look like they're not shaggy. They just look
No,
like
they
Dobermans.
are more kind of like, Dobermans almost?
Hunting dogs.
I'm pretty sure that's actually what they're called.
Well, now we need a new name. Duck Hunt Dog.
I don't know, they look so much like Dobermans. I was like, yeah, Dobermans.
I mean, clearly they're bloodhounds.
It has
Get
to be
you
that
back,
now.
Copy Freak.
Yeah, I've been...
That's the
I have been
description.
served.
The description is just getting you back, comfy freak.
I'm proud to have added to this monster catalog.
Every guest should add at least one monster name.
At least one. Congratulations, you're making Bloodborne LP history.
Huzzah!
It is kind of interesting to note how this kind of section of the area makes use of the camera in different ways. Like, it's far more zoomed out than it usually is.
This blood trail also seems to be your guiding path here.
Yeah.
Follow the blood. Wait, I thought we were supposed to fear the old blood.
Something must be bleeding all this blood. That's what I'm expecting. So we're going to follow this to whatever thing is bleeding it.
It could also be just the constant murder of beasts by these hunters.
Oh yeah, for sure. But it's just...
By these too many hunters.
Something is at the end, for sure.
Well, yes.
You found some vermin.
Yeah, this is pretty much the only way to get vermin offline aside from summoning League members.
Okay, so these are the sunlight metals.
Yeah, basically.
Ugh, they're so much grosser. They're so much grosser. That's like, it looks like you should be able to get that out of like a 25-cent machine at CC's Pizza, and then you grab it and it's like wiggly and you're like, ew, gross!
Oh, but is it one of the ones where you whip it and it sticks to things?
Oh man, maybe it is like a sticky hand, except it's a centipede.
Yeah. More blade. Oh, this is the scythe, isn't it?
How do you say that? Safe?
Scythe?
Scythe?
One,
It's not a
two,
scythe, it's a scythe.
Okay, well, thankfully, Kevin will show us. Because Kevin's a good boy. Oh, this is the claw thing that they were using?
Yeah.
Okay. So it has a quick saw mode and a traditional sword mode.
Cool. All the trick weapons in this game are so cool. There's a lot of really cool weapon designs.
Even the Beyblade wheel.
Yeah, and it's still cool. It's like we've gone through the whole game and now we're in the DLC and it's all still cool, which I
Also,
think
yeah,
is
look at
really
that
a mark
moon.
of good design.
Yeah.
It looks like a sun. Is that the moon? It looks like a sun.
Is that an anti-moon?
What's what's the opposite of a moon?
It would be great if you could just look up at the sky for a little while.
I did several times.
The sky seems really normal.
Except for
The sky seems like,
fucked
oh,
up
it's
moon.
daytime and it's like overcast.
Maybe that's part of the idea of the nightmare, is that the night is over, but the Pexecutioner remains? Oh my god, that gun!
Oh no.
Pexecutioner
Oh, no,
2.0!
Look, if you want to know where the boundary line is for me between okay and too steampunk,
Also,
it's that gun.
Oh god!
Yeah, you got hit by a terrible thing.
Oh no.
You thought it was just too steampunk, but no, it's too Cthulhu as well.
Oh no. Too steampunk for my mortal mind to comprehend.
Is that a rocket launcher?
That is an oversized version of a weapon called the church cannon.
Why don't we play as this guy? This guy's rad as fuck!
So is this just like the Cthulhu Pexecutioner, or are we calling him like Pexecutioner the White because he's returned?
It's like corrupted executioner, I think is what they're called.
Okay, well, that's fine and all, but I'm calling him Pexecutioner the White.
Yeah.
Whoa, dude, calm down!
Yeah,
Oh my
you
god!
just died. Come on.
That was actually a lesser version of kind of the Witch of Hemwick.
Alright, fine, but you're going to respawn. There's no need to make a big dramatic thing about it.
Jeez. I feel like this whole game, I've been accidentally using male pronouns when I should be using female pronouns for, like, everything, and I feel really bad about it. Because all the Cthulhus are girls, all the, like, the witch, like, this witch, like, there's just so many things in this game that you don't expect to be, like, either you don't expect them to be explicitly gendered, or you expect them to be, male because it's a video game.
Also,
And they're not. It's definitely a thing. It's a... And I don't know if it's a good idea to make all the Cthulhus women, or all the Cthulhus,
I just want to point that out real quick.
Ooh, who's that?
You can see a
that
shadow of an enemy that is about to get the drop on you.
Ooh.
Which I just think is a really neat kind of design.
Dude,
It
try
is
to
neat.
Batman you. He even has Batman's signature dark aura.
But all the Cthulhus wanting to be moms, secretly, is a really strange interpretation. I don't know, does that have any backup in, like, Lovecraftian lore? Because I've never heard of it that way.
Most of the time they just want to eat your soul.
Or just don't care because you are so small compared to the scale that they work on. There are several maternal figures in Lovecraft's writing. I think the most common one would be Shub Niggurath, the black goat of the woods with a million... Yeah, that's a snail. Snail man.
Dude, are you okay?
He just fell from the sky.
Dude.
Same?
What? Oh no.
Oh no,
so
yeah,
sad.
he's dead.
Oh yeah, it's the best weapon in the game.
We didn't even have a chance to
Oh
get
shit,
to know him.
did you? Oh my
It's
god,
the
you found a
pizza guy.
yo-yo!
No, actually, we found a pizza cutter.
Nice.
I
Finally.
gotta see this.
Oh, don't worry, I show it off.
Time for pizza. Also,
It's a
that
stick!
that dead guy might be like a Shellmon is what he looks like. like the Digimon. You know? Shellmon. Also, this is rad.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just walk forward with it like that.
Oh, it's like a lawnmower!
It's like a weed whacker, yeah.
Oh.
We're gonna clean up Yarnum, literally.
That does not actually seem that useful, but it is really cool.
It's actually really useful because it stun locks enemies.
Oh,
It
well,
can be
shit.
incredibly useful, actually. It's one of the better weapons in the DLC.
I am so glad that a cool but completely silly weapon is extremely useful. Executioner.
I'm so glad that that wasn't the end of Executioner, that, you know, he's back. And better than ever.
Yeah, so we're calling this one Executioner the White, right?
Yes.
But like,
I mean, look how hard he works to keep his robe white when he's surrounded by blood.
that is true. That is very impressive. But I'm saying, is there like another special class for Executioner the White, but with a steampunk cannon and Cthulhu things?
Well, they all have the Cthulhu fangs.
Okay, but
I mean, that particular one was just really into steampunk.
okay.
More than everyone else in this game, who's already extremely into steampunk.
Yeah. So tell us about the butchers.
Well,
Oh yeah,
Snakes.
we have one of their whistles.
we found a little more information about that when we were in the Forbidden Woods, right? Raised by
Kinda.
snakes.
Well, that explains the people who are snakes. And the dozens of snakes, millions of snakes, and the Snorbs.
But yeah, we could have summoned the younger Madaras twin.
Ah.
Starting recording.
Okay.
Beep boop beep boop beep boop beep boop boop beep boop beep boop. Recording coming in live.
I feel like you just insulted me in Morse code, but
That's a lot of effort. That's a lot more effort than I would put into this LP.